Hey, how's it going? So today I'm coming to you with day number 14 inside of a 30-day video challenge. And the thing that I want to talk about today is I want to talk about e-commerce marketing sales process. So I want to talk to you about an e-commerce marketing slash a sales process. If you happen to be catching me live, do me a favor and hit pound live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you happen to be catching this via the replay, do me a favor and hit pound replay. Let me know where you are tuning in from. So I want to say around 2016, 2017, when I no longer had my dating sites, one of the things that I started to do is I started to host workshops in my local area because I wanted to validate some of the things that I had learned from a lead generation and a marketing standpoint. So here I am, 2016, 2017, hosting these workshops and inviting business owners to come over and to allow me to be able to practice at that point, to be honest with you, and to share what I knew from a lead generation and a marketing standpoint. I had many different types of businesses who attended these workshops, and one of the type of businesses that attended this workshop was one of many, right? Was e-commerce people who were selling physical products. So these individuals would come to this workshop, and my goal and my job at the time was to try and help these individuals to optimize a marketing process. I've had some people that's come to me that already had a marketing process, and I've had some people who've come to me who were at the beginning who did not have a marketing process. And my job was to, walk them through a marketing process that would be, obviously optimized, that can bring in as many sales, etc. So if I, had the opportunity, which I have had the opportunity, but if I had the opportunity to walk someone through a marketing and a sales process that was selling an e-commerce type of a product, here is what I would tell that individual. So the thing that I would do is I would start off with, I don't want to assume that the individual who is coming to do business with me already know the benefit of the thing that I'm selling, right? You're selling something physical, you're selling something that's going to obviously have a benefit to the end user, but let's not assume that they know what it is. So because we don't want to assume that they know what it is, why don't we create pre-sale video that educates them on the benefit of the thing that you are selling? So that's the first thing I would say. Walk me through and talk me through all of the benefits of someone using this product, right? Let's just say if it's a makeup or whatever product it is, what is the benefit? When someone picks up this product, what is going to be the benefit? Let's educate them and let's create what I call pre-sale video. And when we create that pre-sale video, I'm saying video, but pre-sale content. It could be a video, it could be, it could be written content, just pre-sale content altogether. So now when I have that pre-sale content, I want to go ahead and take that pre-sale content and I want to put it on some type of a landing page, right? Keyword here being landing page. I don't necessarily want to put it on a website because I want, when someone arrives to that landing page, I want to be able to educate them. And that's one of the only thing I want to be able to do. I want to be able to take control, and I want to be able to control the process. You come here, when you arrive here, I'm going to simply educate you, and I'm going to educate you on one product, right? Because as an e-commerce type of company, sometimes we may sell multiple different products. So I want to simply educate you, and I want to educate you on multiple products. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Educate you on these multiple, no, not educate you on multiple products. I want to educate you on just one product and not educate you on multiple products. So after I educate you on this product, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make you an offer. I'm going to say, hey, I just educated you on this product. Here's what it can do. And I'm going to give you the option to click and the option to go to the next step of my sales process. And then the next step of my sales process, one of the things that I want to be very particular about, I know sometimes when we think about, e-commerce, we don't think about lead generation, but for the purpose of this process, I want to think about lead generation. And here's what I want to do in the first step of the marketing / sales process is I want to create what we call a two-step order form. What is a two-step order form? A two-step order form basically gives the individual the ability to start the process by entering their name and their email address, right? So that's the first step of the process. Say, hey, you had the opportunity to be educated around this product. You know what it does. You know how it's going to benefit you. Go ahead and start your order. And the way that I want you to start your order is I just simply want you to provide me with just your name and your email address. And right below that, you're going to have the opportunity to hit next and provide me with the other data that I need. So let's just say the other data that I need is credit card information. Obviously, I'm also going to need your address, but I'm not going to ask you for that all in one setting. I'm going to ask you for that via a two-step process. So step number one, name and email address. And then after that, there's a button that you're going to be able to click. And that button's going to say, go to the next step. And then at that point, you can go ahead and provide me with the rest of the information. Why am I doing a two-step order process? Well, the reason why I'm doing a two-step order process is that you want to go ahead and collect that lead, because some people will start the order process and they won't necessarily complete the order process. So you want to be able to capture that data so that way you can go ahead and remarket to those individuals. Case in point, I was on Facebook a couple of weeks ago and I was looking at some green screen, and I started the process to try and buy. I saw an ad on Facebook. I clicked on the ad, and when I went to go and buy this green screen, the person that, or the company that was selling this thing, had a two-step order process. So here I am, I'm starting the process. I put in my name, I put in my email address, and after I put that information in, I hit go, I hit next, and now it's time for me to go ahead and put my credit card information in. Well, it turns out that I didn't have my credit card information with me at the time. My wallet was in a different room, or whatever the case may be. So here I am, I left my phone down and I went upstairs to go and get my wallet to come down and come back downstairs and complete the transaction. Well, guess what happened? When I came back, because that transaction, I started that transaction by clicking on an ad from Facebook. By the time I came back, that page had expired and I no longer had access to this page, and I could not complete my order process, right? That was a bummer, because that was a pretty good deal. But the good news is, right, so this story does have a happy ending. The good news is that these individuals understood that they needed to have a two-step order process, which means that some of the people who starts the order process won't complete it. So what did they do? I want to say the following day, they sent me an email, and that email said, hey, by the way, you left items in your cart. You started a sales process. You started to order this item and you didn't complete it. And they gave me a link and they said, go here to complete it, right? So I'm very happy that they did that, because first of all, it was a good deal. And second of all, it was a product that I needed. But had they not done that, I would have not been able to complete the process, right? So you want to go ahead and create what we call a two-step order form, so that way you can go ahead and remarket with the people who intentionally don't finish the order process, or for the people who, like myself, had an interruption in the process and they really and genuinely want to go ahead and finish the process. So that's the second thing. The third thing that you want to be able to do is you want to be able to focus on just one product, right? So you want to lead with, let's just say you have a list of products. Let's just say you have a kit, I don't know, makeup kit, for example. You want to go ahead and just lead with one thing. Maybe you might lead with a makeup brush, or maybe you might lead with just one thing inside of that kit, because it's easy for people to say yes to one thing. And after they say yes to the one thing, you want to go ahead and offer them additional and complementary items for sale, right? And why do you want to go ahead and offer them additional / complementary items? So that way, by the time someone goes through your store, quote unquote, or through your sales process, you can go ahead and generate a little bit more money. So your average order value can be just that much, just that much higher. So from the time someone goes through, they engage with your pre-sale page, your page that educates them on what it is that they need to, on the benefit of the thing, to the time they start with entering in their email address, to the time they enter their credit card. When they enter their credit card, again, you're just selling them just one thing. And in addition to you selling them the one thing, you want to go ahead and offer them an upsell. And the upsell being that, hey, there's more items that make sense for them to go ahead and buy. There's more items that's going to increase the order value. There's more items that's going to increase how much money an individual can spend with you, right? All of those things are pluses, and all of those things are things that make the marketing process, the cost to acquire a new client or a new customer, in this case, just that much easier. So those are the things that I think about when I think about a marketing / a sales process for an e-commerce brand. All right. If you happen to be catching this via the replay, or you happen to be catching this live, do me a favor, hit pound live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you happen to be catching me via the replay, do me a favor and hit pound, replay. Let me know where you are tuning in from. That's all I have for you for now. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, the video doesn't want to end. I think I know how to end the video, but for whatever reason, my finish button isn't working.